Alright, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So carrying on with our Battle Truck mod, we are on a mission today. So just showing you quickly that we have gone onto the Battle Truck here and we have modded that chassis, made it a 6x6. We've also weighted the chassis a bit because I found it was a roly-poly machine. I don't know if you caught the last video, but it rolled a lot easier than my other Knight Rider type trucks and things, and they can go a lot faster and not roll at all. So I've increased the front axle travel a little bit, and the rears, they're pretty standard, so I've just left them as they are. We've put a bit of weight down on the chassis to keep it sitting down on the road a bit lower as well. We've equipped it with the Battle Truck engine. There's a 6x6 chassis with increased fuel capacity and our 15-speed trains. Today we are pulling the Knight Rider trailer, and the reason why is because we've been called on an urgent mission to go and retrieve Kitt. He's been damaged in a battle against another burly truck called Goliath apparently, so he's flipped upside down, and all the rest of it in 1,000 bits. So we're going to go retrieve Kitt and take him up to Phoenix, to one of their workshops up there. So we've got the trailer to be able to do that and keep them safe. We are in the battle truck so that we've got a little bit more reinforcement should we need it. So having done these few mods, a few adjustments, let's just get into it and go on our haul. Alright, so here we are, we're in the truck. It's a looking beast. As usual, that's the battle truck, love it. Let's start her up and let's get on the road. And actually, just quickly, I will show you this load. So there we go. Retrieve damaged Knight 2000. And yeah, standard delivery, but actually it's an urgent delivery. And as you can see, the Knight Foundation pay quite handsomely to retrieve their tech. So there's some good money in this for us. Let's start her up. Let's get on the road. Let's get some telemetry up so you can see the drive. And get yourself up there. G'day guys, how you going? Let's get into the truck and let's start her up, and hopefully it drives a lot better than it did last time. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not counting on really coming against much resistance because it's only a quick retrieve. The battle's already been done. Kitt lost obviously, a bit of more than he could chew, and so did his driver. They probably needed a battle truck. The Knight Rider support trucks are down in, one's in Florida and one's up in Canada at the moment, I do believe, so we've been called in, being that we're the next sort of level of armoured vehicle that can go and retrieve Kitt in decent fashion. Should we come against any resistance, I'm fully equipped with my Fortnite gun, and failing that, should I run out of ammo, I've got my whirling sticks of death here that I can beat up the enemies with. But hopefully, like I say, we shouldn't have to get out of the truck. If anything gets in our way, we should be able to just mow it down and get Kitt up there and we'll be good to go. So let's get into it. Let's go for a drive. Can definitely feel the truck's a bit heavier now. Can definitely feel that. Oops, take it outside. We're on a mission. Kitt's already broken, so I think we're gonna be just fine. Still getting used to this right-hand gear shift. Truck's little sail on this bend here, how does it handle? It's either going to tip or handle. Oh, that's handling a bit better. So having that front axle travel's made a difference. That's good. Not counting on coming against much resistance, but at least we have our Fortnite gun and our whirling sticks of death and an armoured battle truck, and I think we'll be good. That guy should have known not to turn into an oncoming truck or an overtaking truck. Wasn't so smart. You're not going to win against the battle truck. Okay, then handling's much better. It's a lot heavier. In my last video, I don't know if you saw it, but I tipped over going pretty slow really. On a pretty average bend as well. Come on, come on. Oh. God, love that all-wheel drive chassis and the bigger wheels that we're running on this battle truck. Makes that off-road work a bit easy. So it was last week that I built this engine using Fmod. Modified it from one of my previous Knight Rider engine mods, but with its own set of custom sounds, and I'm really happy with the way it's going. It sounds awesome. It sounds pretty true to the movie version of the battle truck. Maybe not the engine brake, but I just love that engine brake. Listen to that purring, beautiful. Bit of an Achilles heel having that gear shifter on the right, but we'll get used to it pretty soon. It's the awkward opposite hand and foot moving that makes it feel a bit weird, you know. Keeps the torque from the battle truck engine, even though it's not as powerful as the Knight Rider. Weight isn't really an issue. Acceleration, speed, 7th gear takeoff, none of those things are really a problem. I did, however, mod this engine so it was more of a grinder, like a truck. You know, more like a normal truck. You can sort of see at the top of the range there for each gear where that power really drops away like it should. With my Knight Riders it doesn't drop away so much. So since we are the mighty battle truck, hauling Knight Rider, I kind of think that gives us the right of way on all the roads, so no road courtesy and road etiquette here, just if it's in our way we'll smash it. We don't care about speed limits, way bridges, all that kind of business. Not here for all that kind of thing. All roadworks. Oh, okay, that's blocked. What do we do now? Okay, so that's blocked. Where's the alternative? Where's it going to take us? Huh. Looks like we're on the right track. That's good. Have a listen to the truck from outside. Beautiful sound. Listen to that. That's exactly, obviously it does sound exactly how the truck sounded in the movie because we clipped these sounds straight from the movie. I just never get tired of listening to it. That sound is just, it's beautiful. There a bit. Just that beautiful. Coming through. All cool with these guys. I was lucky we got a fly. You can see this, even with the Battle Truck engine, there's no shortage of power, speed, acceleration, torque. You can go wherever you want. Just may go. Of course, my goal with these engines is to be quick and have a bit of exhilaration, have some true to TV kind of sound effects and power boosts and things, but I'm not really aiming for a GTA kind of driving experience. I still want some aspect of it to be drivable, controllable, and that way represents some aspect of the sim game as well. Which I think we've really done that with these engines. It's just awesome. Let's get back in the track. You can see we're not even up in top range. I mean, we've got 3 more gears yet. We don't even need them. This is fine. Where are we on the rev range? So the secondary torque curve kicks in 7th, and the max revs is, I think, 5,000. So we could easily do 300 k's in this gear if we wanted to. So we really almost don't need the other 3 gears at all. Chassis is definitely sitting better, having changed that front travel just a tiny bit. I think the factory for the Kenworth W900 that this truck's built around was maybe 0.1. For the front axle I changed it to 0.12. I think the rears are in the factory. I just left them as they were. Seemed to be fine. They were 0.08, I think. Whoops. Missed a few gears in that downshift, didn't we? Why not see how heavy we are? Spin that gear a bit. Alright, how heavy are we, guys? Should be nice and light. 33 ton, lightweight. Very easy. can see on the flame there that the first 6 gears are capping out really at around 3400 revs. Second torque curve kicks in now, and the longer gears. Kitt, we'll get you there, mate, we'll get you there. So all of this kind of modded cargo, the retrieving the damaged Knight 2000, all this kind of thing, this is all part of the cargo packs and mods that I've been making for the Knight Riders VTC, Virtual Truck Company. So you're welcome to come join and drive with us. There's a lot of performance mods specifically for our Knight Rider trucks, custom skins. We've got custom garage. Yeah, in this VTC there aren't rules for minimum maximum miles and bits and pieces. It's just as you log more miles you'll unlock more mods, more performance upgrades to your Knight Rider trucks and things like that. At the moment we're just modding the actual 2008 Knight Rider Mustang, Shelby Mustang, so you're going to be able to drive that with its in its attack mode, which is kind of cool, although I think driving the Knight Rider trucks is much more fun and having Kitt cargo and bits and pieces as well. And we've done some other things for some other VTCs and virtual airlines as well, where we've modded cargo in their brand, so their fleet can take jobs relating to their companies. Whoa. But we were over there, guys. I thought we were over. And we're not going that fast, but still doing some speed. This one's going to be interesting. Let's see if we can cut it. Can we cut it? We can cut it. Look at that, easy. Easy. The power. And this is where the Knight Rider engines are really, really fun to drive, because even though you're in a truck, they're all geared and kitted out with torque and things so that you can just put your foot down and spool up those turbines and just get yourself out of trouble, like even 2 seconds, 1 second coming out of a corner and things like that. What do we hit? Didn't hit anything, did we? Sure we didn't hit anything. So this has got to be what I'd consider a tame engine, but it's the coolest kind of tame engine that I've made so far, because you've got all the sound effects and bits from the bigger engines, but they're relevant to the speed and power of the engine. And I actually do like having made the torque on this particular engine taper off at the top of the range for each of its gears. It's kind of, or for the rev range should I say, because it's kind of makes it more fun to drive actually. And it's fast enough, but it still drives like a truck. You can redline this baby out in the first 6 gears and it'll cap out the speed and just sit there all day because it's at low revs. I think maybe, like I said, caps out at 3400 revs in the first 6 gears. So it's, the engine's not moving too fast. It still sounds like a truck. You know that you're moving a bit, but you could sit there and cap out. And that's kind of good, like if you don't want to mind your speed too much, you just want to, say, pick a speed and know that you're going that speed and not have to watch your speedo and worry about your gas pedal too much, because you can just pick the gear and sit at the top of the range in that gear and it'll just hold that speed, because it caps away down to maybe, I think, 1% power, not even that. So barely enough to, well, it's just enough to keep you rolling. there's a bit more to see. It's getting morning, a bit more to see. So maybe we'll step outside the cab a bit more. I don't really like driving outside the cab, but the sound is just top notch. Whoa, what's wrong with you? There we go. Oh, listen to that. Definitely find this outside third person view a bit harder. But you can see like this engine can go way faster, but with the sound, the revs and the torque, the way it's all set up, it actually is a pleasure just to go a bit slower, which is nice. Usually I do really pretty quick. Took me a little while to get the sounds right, but I'm so happy with it. Oh, we there already? That was 1,000 Ks. Something with my rig. This is 10th gen gear, believe it or not. So I've had no problems until now. Telling us to go. Oh, did we miss it? Oh, oops, around the block we go. It threw me off a bit. Our destination came up a bit quicker than I expected. Oops. Take out a bit of traffic there, why not? There might be bad guys. You never know where you're going to drive into an ambush. I guess the other good thing about having a high rev engine is that we can, oh, I can see, gate there, missed that. Yeah, I guess the other good thing about having a high revving engine is that we can hold out these lower gears right to the top of the range. We could do it all day. It's not going to hurt the engine one bit. Oh, okay, there's our, oops, red Night Rider's trailer. Kitt's trailer is really no match for the Battle Truck. Alright, let's have a look. make it on time. We made it on time, 1000 Ks. That was a very quick trip, guys. What was that? 26 minutes real time, including intro and start. So 20-minute drive. It says we took 7 hours to do 1000 Ks. That's not a bad K rate. Did we get our full nearly $2.5 million? If only that was real, huh? Alright, I think there's a Knight Rider garage here as well. Maybe we can go around and say hi. Let's do that. Where's out? Where's the way out? We've got a 2.5 mil. It doesn't matter about Knight Rider trailer now. Take it back with a few bumps and bruises, why not? Okay, there we go. A little turbo whistle, love it. All designed the way I wanted it to sound. Quite unique. But if we just go past the garage, my update today. Looks like a secret base of operations, really. It's hardly what I'd call premium. Oops. There we go. Let's get to this garage. Let's upgrade it. Excellent. If we have a quick look around this garage, we can see the Knight Rider home base. There's not much else going on in here yet. Some inferior quality trucks, and of course our massive beast battle truck. So there you go, guys. We did what we came here to do. We conquered. We picked up broken kit. We brought it back in the battle truck. We got in there in one piece. We banged up the trailer a little bit. We didn't have to use our trusty Fortnite gun, so everyone was lucky there. And yeah, so look, if you're looking for custom liveries or other mods for the game, feel free to check out my page, click me a message. I'll send through your request. There's a form on there as well, so that you can tell me what you'd like to do, send through some images, tell me what platform your mod is for, and I'll get back to you with a basic price. We keep our prices pretty user friendly, very affordable, and we put a lot of time and effort in. And as you can see here, we also do gimmicky things, like this is the battle truck from the 1982 movie in New Zealand, and it has a matching trailer, and that's all just stuff done in our spare time. But I think this week we've worked on a couple of virtual airline companies, helping them with their rebrand and you know, their aircraft and bits and pieces. And I think a side project we did earlier in the week too was we did a custom livery for the A10 Warthog, which is just a beast of a plane. I don't know if you know about that plane, but it's worth checking it out online anyway. It's such a beast. So yeah, anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and feel free to check out more of my videos as I come along and build more mods, more cargo, and do more unique sort of missions like this. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you again soon. Cheers.